Hello. Good evening or good day, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Slater. All right, everyone. So I just activated a quick redeem with your channel points. So if you go ahead and check your channel points menu, then you'll see something new there. Just for right now. And yeah, I did just set it up right now. Cause it's a one-time redeem for the stream, so I wanted to make sure you guys didn't waste it on the starting soon screen, cause otherwise it wouldn't have done anything. Thank you for the greeting. But yeah, it's the happy anniversary redeem. Yippee! Yeah. Anyways, while we are hyped for my new design, after all, it's gonna be a more chill type of anniversary stream, cause once again, I'm using up most of my resources for the upcoming 3.0 debut, which we will talk about later in the stream. But anyways, I have once again, as usual, prepared a PowerPoint presentation for this event, because of course I did. Let me just set up the freaking capture real quick. Yes, look, I've been cramming a fair bit, okay? What can I say? Okay, let me just make sure I can actually show the diddly darn correct thing here. There it is. Alrighty. Also, you will see a familiar redeem return later, but that is for later. And I'm going to temporarily disable the fish redeem right now because it's not gonna be on the screen, or not quite the following one. Well, actually, no, it might be in the following one. You know what? Yeah, I'll turn it on. Sorry, this is so scuffed. But I spent some time trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to do here besides the redeem, not the reveal. Because obviously it can't just be the reveal, and I figured it out, don't you worry. But okay, I think I am ready to finally get this party started. Bam. Also, yeah, lurkbait is enabled, but I'm gonna go ahead and toggle the auto hide and just disable its audio for now. But it is there if you still want to fish. Anyways, alright, let me just make sure I don't accidentally spoil y'all. I'm so excited. This is so nerve-wracking. Well, I've been, since 2 weeks ago at this point, I posted the doodle or describe post for my new design, and oh my god, we're finally here. Holy shit, you guys. But yeah, happy 3 years to me. Wow, 3rd year of streaming. Let's go. Still active. Let's see how far I'll go. Who knows? Will I still be here in 10 years? That's a long time. Yeah, we'll see. We're in year 3 for now. I'll probably get to 5, maybe. Okay. Enough stalling. So first, let's get to your guesses from the doodle or describe activity. Yeah, I love doing this every time that I have a new outfit. It's just fun to see what you guys think it's gonna be. So, here we go. Starting off with some Twitter replies. Most of them are actually Twitter replies, but anyways. Featuring first up, Slater. You were the first one actually to submit the guess. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. But yeah, so let me just read out the tweet. So Slater said, my guess is... Shit, how do I describe this? Something like those Victorian era dress, but without the crazy hat and super long skirt. Below's the closest reference I can find. The Widow from Darker Than Black. Okay, so yeah, you're thinking of this kind of style of dress here with the type of collar, the sleeves. I can see it, Or maybe this type. But yeah, so kind of Victorian dress. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the idea. But yeah, interesting like reference here. I'm guessing you watched this show before? Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of the show The Darker Than Black, but be a pretty lady. I like it. Like her outfit reminds me of another character, probably because like they have the same sort of inspiration for the fashion. She reminds me of Delilah Briarwood from The Legend of Vox Machina, if you're familiar, but it's only really because of the dress. There's like, I'm pretty sure there's not really any other resemblance. But yeah, very interesting guess. Thank you for your description. Next up, we have another guess, a descriptive guess from Ekenwright. So Ekenwright here said, mayhaps a frilly Ojosama look. Not my strongest Ojosama laugh, but hey, it's impromptu. There was no warm-up whatsoever. I just slipped that into the sentence. Anyways, something to remind me, to remind the viewers, sorry, not me, something to remind the viewers who's in charge of this whole shebang. Darn right, darn tootin'. Either that or give me magical girl Lou. So yeah, the topic of like, ooh, what if Lou has a magical girl outfit? It has come up in the past. So like, you know, valid guess. Maybe I really did do it or am gonna do it. Who knows? New model? Well, I'm revealing the new design today. The new model is still in the works. Hence, the 3.0W is coming. Well, I'll tell you when a little later into this presentation, but it is coming. But you are gonna see the new design tonight. But yeah, hi Rook, welcome. So yeah, this is the second guess that we have from the Doodle or Describe post. Thank you. I do like both ideas. Like, you know, magical girl Lou could be cute. Ojosama Lou could also be quite cute. All right, next up. Okay, just double checking. Okay. Ooh, what you catching? Junk. Okay. Well, maybe you could have caught a Lou. Who knows? Because the custom catches are still in there, so you can still catch the Loos from last time. Okay, next guess we have, actually, this is from a YouTube comment. You guys may not recognize this guy because they're actually a VOD frog. So if you're watching this, hi Stube. Say hi to the VOD frogs, everyone. But yeah, so this is Stube. They often comment on my VODs, which is awesome. But yeah, so here's their guess. To be honest, the silhouette of your new outfit kind of looks like a hat. Oh, sorry, not kind of. I slipped that word in there. Let me repeat that. To be honest, the silhouette of your new outfit looks like a half demon maid XD. Can I get a drink and a snack, please, Miss Maid? But of course! But of course! What's the word? Goshijin-sama! Oishikanare! Oishikanare! That's like the spell they do, right? But yeah, you couldn't tell obviously because like this is just a 2D model, but I was doing the heart hand too. But yeah, make your food tasty. I'd happily do it for you. Not confirming or denying just yet if I do have a maid outfit for the next one though. But it would be very cute. Maid outfits are super cute. Like I love Orochrony's somewhat recent maid outfit model. It's great. Maid outfits are awesome. I love Aid from Nike as well, if you've seen her. Like Aid as in spelled A-G-E. I don't think it's pronounced Ade. Is it? It could be Ade. I don't know. I don't think I've really paid attention to when her name's said out loud in the game, so I'm not actually sure about the pronunciation. But yeah, so the guess, maid outfit. I don't think anyone's ever guessed maid outfit before since, you know, the silhouette isn't really usually something that could be like that, but I guess this time it is. So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you for your guess, Dube. Next up, we only have like a couple left, I think, and so we have this wonderful, wonderful guess from Dimension Runner, aka Drago. Hi, Drago. But yeah, thank you so much, because like, holy shit, dude. Dude made 3D, like a 3D guess. That's awesome. Like, I can kind of tell this is like a Vroid thing, which I didn't expect anyone to ever do for this sort of thing. Wow, effort. Like, thank you so much. This is awesome, dude. Blue 3D preview, Loki. But yeah, so let's see here. We got the, you know, the horns, of course. We got my tail, hair. Yeah, that's my usual hairstyle. And then we got my glasses, although I can't really tell if they're meant to be a dark purple or if you have turned them black for this outfit specifically. But yeah, so I see that. Then we, you know, we got my usual round glasses on, of course. And we got this very cute outfit. It's like frilly. You can kind of see there's a ribbon, the belt in the middle. But yeah, and these cute sleeves, dude. They have like belts on them. I am pretty belty with my design, aren't I? Like usually on my boots, but it tends to be, you know, like I could have extra belts on my design. In my first one, like my first actual outfit, not the blob form, if you will, I did have like, besides belts on the boots, I also have a utility belt and a chest belt. So yeah, of course it would make sense to add extras, because that's kind of my style, admittedly. Yeah, we got a cute, like I think is this a ribbon? I'm not sure. I think it is a ribbon, just a frilly one. Yeah. I love that it's predominantly purple, because I love me some purple. I also see that we have the asymmetric, like, you know, we got a stocking, we got a sock. Love that. Asymmetry can be pretty nice in fashion, you know? And of course, boots. Alrighty. But yeah, thank you so much for your guess, Drago. Oh wait, I forgot to read the caption because I was so distracted by how good it looks. Also, sorry, am I okay, no, I'm not blocking you guys because we do have the overlay up. That's good. But yeah, the caption. I know a lot more about supersuits than fashion, but I gave it my best shot. Don't think I'm anywhere close though. It's a bit cut off, but I remember what he said. But yeah, we'll see if you are somewhere close or not quite. And lastly, we have a guess from TJ Blazer 85, which I also adore so much. It's so cute. Caption, I'll read it first this time. Probably something with frills, maybe a new hair color pattern? I guess, yeah, no one really ever guesses that I would maybe change the hair color pattern. Who knows? Pretty interesting. Yeah, the tail! But yeah, oh my god, I love this. Like, also kind of frilly, like even down to the skirt. We got the belts on the boots. Got like a high-waisted skirt, I guess you could call this. Yeah. It's pretty cute. And we actually have fingerless gloves in this one, which I thought is interesting because, like, I don't know, I feel like people don't tend to combine like fingerless gloves with this sort of look, you know, with the more classier outfit, if you will, fancier kind of outfit, you know. But I thought it was a very cool kind of, like, not mashup, like a combination. There we go, combination is the word I was looking for. Yeah, got a very roughly like blouse here, and the sleeves. I can see what he did there to like match the silhouette. It's pretty nice. Anyways, yeah, of course we have my tail as well. But yeah, overall I love this. Like, I look so cute. I'm doing the three mouth, the cat mouth, you know. I love that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the guesses. Yes, it is. Anyways, so it is time for the design reveal. I might have to adjust the volume of this as I play it because I haven't actually tested the volume, but let me just okay, wait, how do I do this? Okay. I'm just gonna switch scenes right now. So, you guys ready? You guys ready? Huh? You guys ready for the design reveal? Because it's coming right now. All right, here we go. right, and with that, you guys have finally seen my new design. Woohoo! And of course, you only got to see it for like a little bit, so here it is, up close. Ta-da! Ah, isn't it cute? I love it so much, actually. I cannot wait to get my hands on this model. I love how this design turned out. My designer, Machoka City, aka Hannah, did an awesome job. I love this look so goddamn much. And yeah, the tail. You can see I opted for a chunkier tail for this one. I quite like it. I really like how it turned out. Funnily enough, like I kind of just asked her, like, hey, could you make the tail a little thicker? I didn't think it would be this thick, but I am pleasantly surprised. It just looks so nice. I really love how the silhouette turned out for this design. It's just so... I like to think it's pretty distinct, at least. Because yeah, I just really like it overall. It is indeed frilly. And I do have like a skirt. Just that there's also, you know, some straps. It's kind of like almost like an overall skirt, I guess you could say. And I've got like, I don't really know what this accessory is called. I never referred to this accessory directly with my designer. Like, as I didn't say the word for it. I just kind of showed him a picture and I'm like, hey, what if we could like do something kind of like this? And she sure cooked. And you can see I still do have a utility belt in here. And I also have extra belts on the design. Well, actually, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. Did I use the wrong one? I think I might have used the wrong one. Actually. No. This is... Okay. Anyway, you guys are gonna find out that it's a little different, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I will still have black fingernails actually with this look. It's just that it wasn't included in the sketch. But yeah, I will say there's gonna be a slight color difference with like the actual model when the time comes, because this is a slightly outdated sketch. I just realized literally right now. But don't worry about it. It's not that. You'll see it. It's fine. Actually, I think you will see it in the later slides anyway, because I'm gonna show off some more of the design process a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys like it. And yeah, I do have white pupils with this look. And look, I have some cute hairpins, and one is of you guys. If you notice, this is the shape of a fairy minus the wings. So yeah, that's awesome. It's so cute. I really love the horn accessories they did for me too. And yeah, this is lovely. Anyways, I really love the chunkier tail, to be honest. It's gonna be definitely more noticeable on my next model for sure. So be hype. Oh, and you may notice there's also a chain on the glasses for that fancier look. Anyways, so once again, design credits. My design was illustrated by the wonderful Hannah. And they also actually, like, you know, threw in some more ideas in addition to like the ones I was giving them, you know, kind of a back and forth. It's a collaborative process. I thought you were getting feathers on your arms. It does kind of look like it, but I'm not a bird. However, I think it does tie in really well with like my feather pen, you know, my quill. So I think they did a really good job on that, because this sort of sleeve, I wouldn't say it's like directly something I suggested, because like I sent them a bunch of, you know, pictures for references and stuff. I think this is like a special one that they came up with, and it just turned out really nicely. Also, hi Arquin, welcome. But yeah, anyways, now I'm gonna show you guys the concept sketches. Like, you know, this wasn't it wasn't like oh, here's the sketch and that's it. We did go back and forth a lot on what I wanted and stuff, and we kept revising it a bit. Congrats, thank you. So here's some behind the scenes for you guys. So we have the initial sketches. These are the very first ones that were sent to me, like at the start of this whole commission process. So here's how it initially was. I got to like pick what I wanted. She gave me 2 options. So you can see, like, you know, she added descriptions and stuff. But yeah, pretty different. And in a way, I kind of got a combination of both. So you can see, like, you know, I mostly went with these boots. And I still had the thinner tail here because I didn't initially... I think I did initially ask for a thicker tail. It's just that they might not have noticed. But yeah, this is more... It's a lot longer, I feel like, than my usual tail, honestly. But yeah, you can see it's a thin tail here. Still with the hard tip, though. I've always had a hard tip, even though it's not always that obvious, because it's kind of small, as is right now. But it will be a lot bigger, as you've seen in the next model. Yeah. But yeah, you can see, okay, there's... I really like the lace ruffles that they put here. And I prefer the skirt length of this one. But like I like the decorative belt straps and just the slightly more triangular shape of this one, I guess. I mean, this one's pretty triangular too, but I don't know. I kind of like this one. But you can see, like, we kind of kept the pattern of this one on the edge here. But you know, my belt is not this complex in terms of its design. Anyways, so yeah, these are the initial sketches. Oh, and they put the horn accessories in this one. And they also put, you know, suspenders have frills at the shoulders. I opted for no frills on the shoulders because I feel like, at least for me, whenever I see the frills at the shoulders, it just makes it kind of seem like your shoulders are stiff, at least in my opinion. Like, it kind of just gives a stiff look, like they're always kind of up, and I don't really like that. I kind of want a more relaxed look, so I opted for no frills at the suspenders. And then next up, we have the second set of sketches. So after I sent my feedback for that batch, I got these. So these are a lot closer to what we ended up with, as you can see. Oh, and they also added the hairpins. And now the tail is thicker. So this is like the first iteration of the actual thick tail. And yeah, swap the sleeves just a little bit because, like, there's no frills around the wrist, as you can see here. But now they've added it here at my request. Kind of vibe with the second set, yeah. I mean, these are closer, again, to the final one. So the utility belt is like a lot more different now. I think it's more readable than it was before. And there's, like, you know, 2 different options for the design of the skirt, and I opted for, I think, the one on the right, because I felt that the patterns were slightly less complicated compared to, like, this other one. So, you know, I didn't want to make it too painful for anyone to draw. Like, that's something I tried to do with all my designs, if you guys haven't noticed. I tried to keep it somewhat simple. Still, you know, distinct, unique, but simple enough for artists to not have to charge me a complexity fee every time. I mean, they still might do the accessories, but, like, you know, it's not Genshin level complex design. So yeah. And we have the stockings here and the boots. You know, some varying lengths here. I think I opted for the somewhat shorter ones. But yeah, you can see also they have pointy tips. They're not really like elf shoes wherein they point up super high. It's more like they are pointy, but they kind of point more forward, I guess. They don't really point up too high, contrary to what you might be seeing in here. Anyways, so that was the second set of sketches. And then we have the next slide. So here are my color options. The initial set of color options, because there's another one coming up soon. So you can see, like, there's different color combos. And I really, really like the purple overalls the most. It's just a really nice It's a really nice color. I really like the shade of purple that we're going with here. Yeah, I don't know. These other ones, I just didn't vibe with them as much, I guess. Like, I felt like the black was a little too dull for this look. Like, normally, I would say my color palette is mostly black, white, and purple. Usually purple is the accent, but in this case, I really made it shine just because it looked a lot nicer. I wasn't really vibing with this brown either. Besides, the utility belt is already brown anyway, so I didn't really want it like blending in and stuff. But yeah, you can see also like, you know, the colors of the shoes change a bit. Like this one has black belts, this one it has the purple belts, but they all generally have the gold accents, which is pretty good. I do prefer it with gold accents. And yeah, so this is the first set of color options, but actually, my final color options were these. And I ended up with this last one, their suggestion. Which is why I'm telling you, wait, I picked the wrong one for the fucking, like, reveal. Because actually, I'm going with this last one here. The one with the purple, purple hem? I don't really know if this is called a hem, but like this purple edge here. And you can see like the belts are darker too, so they stand out, so they're a lot more readable that way. The brown has a tradesman look rather than an archivist observer, so that's fair. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so ultimately this is actually the one I stuck with. Okay, so the reason I had the wrong PNG up is because like I requested a PNG for the final sketch and they were like, oh, okay, here you go. But then they gave me the not final colors. So it's okay, it's whatever. It's pretty minor, but noticeable enough. But yeah, for the most part, you know, everything's the same. And I did ask to see what it would look like with white stockings, because I was considering that at first. But ultimately, yeah, black looked a lot better. This just looks like there's too much white in the design. It's just kind of too bright, I guess, my legs here. It does really just kind of combine better with everything else. The black base stockings. Yeah, so those were the final color options, and that last one is the one I'm actually ending up with. Okay. not the one with the black edge. This one. But yeah, so now you may be wondering, like, okay, so what is the concept with this outfit? And I told you guys that I have a secondary job. So primarily, I am an interdimensional observer. I used to be like, you know, just my own individual interdimensional adventurer, but now formally an observer. Hi, Conrad, welcome! And hi, Reeker as well. But yeah, so, it's kind of funny that Rook said this, but I'm also an archivist! Specifically, a personal archivist. My boss's personal archivist. I have never claimed to be an archivist, okay? It's always been observer. However, I do mention that, like, okay, I write down the shit that I observe. So logically, like, you know, where did the records go? So of course, it goes to an archive. My boss's personal archive. Because yeah, I have to put my shit somewhere. I'm not just like piling all these books like in a, you know, somewhere in the corner and just like giving it to them whenever they request it. It's organized and stuff. The archive is beautiful. Can't really show you guys because it's literally not in this world anyway. But yeah, it's like fancy over there. It's in a nicer part of hell, to be honest. Cause like, the records are fireproof, but like we'd still prefer the papers and stuff to not generally be near fire anyway. Cause at least the stuff I write on, they are fireproof. But if you wanted to like bring something, like, you know, someone else's records, it's not really guaranteed that you're not gonna burn up. So it does have to be somewhere good. And yeah, the environment there, or like the architecture, I would say, is pretty beautiful. It's pretty grand, you know. It's like what you'd imagine for a typical kind of fantasy archive and stuff. And like libraries over here, you know, you kind of have to navigate yourself, Dewey Decimal, blah 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 blah. But over there, because we got the help of magic, it's a lot easier to find what you need. But also sometimes I don't need it because I'm kind of the one putting most of the records there anyway, so I just kind of know where they are. But yeah, that is the main concept for this. So, secondary occupation, personal archivist. Access is restricted there, of course, because it's a personal archive, not really like a public one. So just my boss and me, obviously, and other archivists / observers that he has under his employment, because I am not the only one. I'm pretty sure I am the favorite, don't tell them. But I am not the only one. Because you gotta get information from a lot of places. So of course, I am but one half demon. I do have the help of a bunch of fairies, but still, the more, the merrier. Magic decimal system. Sure, something like that. But yeah, for the most part, most of my like new lore and lore recap is gonna be in my 3.0 debut. So I'm really not gonna elaborate too much right now other than this. But at least now you know, like, what's up, what's the concept behind this outfit. I hope it makes sense. Like, I hope it does show in the design. I think it does. I kind of wanted like a kind of scholarly look to it, like when I was describing it to my designer. And I think we captured it pretty well with this. It's like, it's still kind of vaguely punky with the extra belts, you know, in the design. And like, it's still got my personality here. Like, we got the fun stockings, which, fun fact, I've mentioned this character several times, I think, throughout my streaming career, but one of my favorite characters is Mollymock Tea Leaf from Critical Role, their second campaign, the Mighty Nine, which might be getting an animated series this year, I'm pretty sure. But this is actually kind of what his pants look like. Like, his pants are different colors compared to this, but this is like the pattern, you know? It's like diamonds on one side, stripes on the other. The thickness is kind of different. Honestly, I'm surprised that my designer went this direction. Like, super direct reference, but I didn't really mind it because, yeah, it's not like, you know, exactly the same. But I do like how it turned out, for real. Because initially, actually, what I asked for is just like white stockings with gold designs. But they went ahead and added like purple as well. And then, you know, it ended up looking better with a black background instead of white. And I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. Yeah, I got a thick tail, baby. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the design reveal. And I will get into that design reveal video again later, because holy fuck, that was such a pain to edit, and I want to show you guys, like, just the behind the scenes. Anyways, so with all that said, okay, you've seen my 3.0 design, but when are you gonna see it in action? You know, when is the 3.0 debut? When I'm actually gonna have the model that has this design? Well, it's gonna be in... Do you remember? It's gonna be in September! Woo! It's not gonna be the 21st night of September necessarily. It could be, but preferably not, honestly, because I would like it like early to mid-September, I would say. No specific date just yet, because I'm, you know, the model's still in progress. I don't want to like super, you know, set a specific date just yet. But it should be in September. As of right now, my model art is actually done. But of course, I'm not going to reveal that to you guys because that's what you'll see in the model. Hello. But the model art is done and it's gonna be rigged like this week. I'm pretty sure the rigging is gonna start this week. There were some delays. I was initially hoping that I could debut this in August, but since there were delays in the art, I'm gonna have to do it in September. Fair enough. Can't wait though. Yeah, thank you. I also can't wait, dude. Like, the art is so adorable. That's gonna be this model. This upcoming model is going to be my main one for a long time, because commissioning models is expensive. But like the quality of this one is awesome. So yeah, this is gonna be my model for a long while. It's gonna be my long-term model, I think, at this point. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be very happy with it because, you know, I had a lot of requests and stuff for it, and they're delivered. It's being made. But yeah, so look out for September. Just be ready. Build up your channel points because you know you're gonna use them. With every special event that I have, you guys get to use your channel points for funsies. But yeah, look forward to that. Now you have something solid to look forward to once again. September. Early to mid-September. So that'll be like I would say the latest would be on the week of 18 to 22, but I'm aiming for like either September 4 to 8 or September 11 to 15, like somewhere in those weeks, I would say. But yeah, that's it for this part. Not for the anniversary. I still got stuff, but that is the date for the 3.0 debut, and there's gonna be a lot of new stuff. Not a complete overhaul, like I'm not gonna change like every single one of my emotes or anything like that, but there will be some new assets that you guys are gonna see. And part of the reason that I actually revealed my design right now instead of just waiting for the 3.0 debut is because, like, that way when it is time for the debut, it's not gonna be a spoiler for you guys. If, like, for example, maybe I have a new new starting soon screen, perhaps. But yeah, so that way the design won't be a spoiler in that case, and you could just enjoy it at the start of that stream, because I'm super excited to show all the new things off. I also have like some illustrations for, like, you know, thumbnail or schedule use that I've already commissioned using my new design, so it's gonna be cool. Let's see. I'm like just trying to make sure that I don't forget to tell you guys anything. Oh yeah, and actually in my 3.0 debut, I'm gonna show you guys the whole ass PowerPoint presentation that I sent my artists and my rigger for the commissioning process. They have two different ones, by the way. They look very similar, but they are different. It has like all the details of what I want for the model and like what I wanted for the concept and stuff, reference photos. You guys are gonna be able to see all that, like behind the scenes stuff. I'm really glad that they enjoyed that I was super detailed in the slides, because it's super helpful to them and it just makes the commissioning process a lot smoother. And by like showing that off when the time comes, I think it'll be also a good reference for anyone who wants to commission a VTuber model in the future, like if they see the VOD or the stream, because I think it is pretty good practice to do what I did. Maybe they don't necessarily have to go through that much effort, because I did a lot of effort for it, but just a good, idea. Like for a VTuber model, I think people generally do prefer you to just know what you want, because it's a big commitment. So yeah, look forward to that. I think it's honestly pretty interesting for you guys to see. Anyways, there's actually one more surprise, and no, it's not the credits, but the credits for this cute slides template. Actually, you guys might have already seen this if you watch my birthday stream. Some of you might be thinking, yeah, this looks familiar. It is. It's literally the same template that I used before because it's so cute. I might as well use it again. But yeah, I did try to look for like other, PowerPoint templates, and I didn't really find one that suited my taste all that much. So I just went with this one again. I I don't think you mind. It's cute. But there is one more surprise. And no, it's not the model itself. Like I said, it's still being done. It's... I have a back view! That's right! I have a back view sketch too! But yeah, hey, now you can see me. No tail for this one. So you could just clearly see the back view. No obstructions. Yeah, I never ever gave you guys a back view before actually. So ta-da! Here's one. Yeah, it is the first back view ever. You can see like the straps actually cross in the back for my overalls. And now you actually have an idea of my hair flow from behind as well. Because I feel like it's always been a little unclear, I guess, how it would look from the back. For free? Yes, you can write for free! For free! And once again, I would have painted fingernails, but since this is just a sketch, you know, it's not terribly detailed, but it's enough to give you guys an idea. And at least this one has the correct colors as well. But yeah, that is the sorpresa for you guys. Now, let me just quickly open up my file for like working on the fucking design reveal video, which I will play again right now while I'm setting it up. So here it is again, in case anyone missed it. Alright, I am back. Hope you guys enjoyed it once again, because I spent so much time and effort trying to edit that, which we are gonna get into right now. So this is like my final composition for it, you know, so this is what you actually get to see, all that stuff, and then at the like end here, you can see you might be able to see I have like some little diamonds here. These are keyframes if you're not like familiar with this editing software. So down here I like fade out the audio and the opacity so that it actually fades to black. But the meat of it all is like in here and in some other compositions. So you can see down here I have like a bunch of markers on the thing. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's kind of tiny for you guys though, but there's like a bunch of markers just so I know like when the beats of the music are, so I can kind of sync it up to the music. So that's why I have these. If I want something to happen on a specific beat, then I put a marker there. And you can see like, you know, some keyframes are kind of synced up to these things. So that way it just kind of feels, you know, better to watch. It's not like a desynchronized mess. And then this layer here is just like the background. So it's kind of just looping. It's like it's that. And then we have, let's get into the meat here for a little bit again. My initial transformation. So for this one, you know, I have like a magical sound effect here, like that, the charging up thing. So I have like this shockwave green screen thing, or actually I think, well, I don't think this was a green screen actually. I think this was, it had like a black screen background. which I had to figure out, like, okay, well, if I can't green screen it, then how do I fucking remove the black? Because in the video, it just suggested, like, hey, use screen. But the problem with doing that is, like, if I use screen, then it's not really gonna show up on the white silhouette, which is not what I want. I want the color in still. So I had to, like, use some different effects for it, I believe. I can find them. Fuck. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know. They're, like, effects. I put them somewhere. Just not sure why they're not showing up. Are my effects not showing up at all? Okay. Oh god. I did have to reset my preferences before all this. So I am a little bit lost. Let me see. Oh, I have effects and presets there. Oh boy. Me navigating my software once again. Wee. Workspace. Do I use this one? What do I use? That is not what I use. Oh my gosh. But yeah, welcome to my world. This is why it takes me so long to fucking edit anything. But yeah, so there's the shockwave, and then this one is for an actual green screen for like the particles and stuff. Okay, what happens if I just, like, let's say for example I drag chroma key to this. Because, okay, so see, like, the green screen is still here. But then I did the actual green screening here. There we go, now they show up. So yeah, you can see it there. Just some basic stuff, I didn't tweak too much there. And for the shockwave, here are the controls. I used channel combiner that I put like max RGB to alpha. I was just following a tutorial. I looked up so many tutorials just to make this this fucking, like, what, 30-second, 40-second video. But hey, I'm learning, I guess. And then I also put like remove color matting, because without it, it's like, you know, it's kind of rough. Here, let me like look at full. Like, it's okay, but some of the colors removed that way, so now I get to keep some of the purples a little more. So yeah, that's how I removed the black background from it. And then for this one, nothing special there. And over here, actually, so, oh, whoops. That's right, I used it as a mask. So I have a solid, like, white layer here. Like, this is actually just, like, fully white encompassing the screen here. But I clipped it, basically, to the silhouette, which is just, like, a completely black version of my design, just completely blacked out. It's what I used for the post, the doodle or describe post. So what I do is just, like, it's initially black and then it increases in opacity. It's a bit more evident here because you can actually see it. But yeah, so that's how it turns from black to white. And then we have this. Now this one is where I actually took the most time. This reveal gradual. So this is that, like, with the particle effects and stuff, slowly fading from like the white to the actual design. This took a long time. You can see, like, there's quite a few layers here that kind of look like they have the same names, but yeah, they're not quite the same. So let me go through it. I had to do some track math bullshit. So at the very bottom, we have just the white silhouette, and then we have my actual, like, design layer, you know, the one with the design visible. And then I have this transform effect map light main. Wow, naming, right? This is just basically like going from black to white slowly. So black would be like a transparent area, or not showing area rather. And then white is where something would actually be visible. Like if you clipped it to this. Or track matted it, whatever you want to say. Whatever. So we have that going on in the background. That's one of the things that's going from down to up. So that's what makes it visible. So you can see like down here, I don't think you actually see the little pop-up tooltips or like pop-up menus, context menus. But basically, this design layer, the one with it actually visible, uses this as a track matte, and it's set to Luma instead of Alpha, because if I set it to Alpha, then it's just like that. But if I set it to Luma, I guess it uses the black and white, and that's what actually, you know, kind of clips it. It gives a clipping mask sort of effect. But that's not all, of course, because as you can see, right, this is just kind of basic. Like, oh, where's the sparkles? Now that would be this one. It's called Ripple. So first of all, I made like a purple silhouette. This is what gives the purple look that you see when I'm transforming over here. Like that's the purple, mainly. So the purple silhouette. And then we just have like my sparkles. So these have like a transparent background, but they're all also track matted to the light, which I will get into. So this is the track matte for just the light. So you can see like it's much thinner. Like there's only a bit of visible space at a time, because I just wanted it to be like the edges that were sparkly like this, not the entire thing. Honestly, it's still a little too thick for my liking, but I think it turned out fine. But yeah, so that is what that is. So the sparkles are clipped to that, and so is the purple silhouette. So then I get something like this. There, let me make it a little bigger for you guys. Okay. So yeah, you can see purple, and it's only the purple bits. It's none of the rest of the design or anything. It's just the purple and the sparkles. And then after that, like, you know, I kind of just put this entire thing on top of this, and then I have some additional effects, as you can see here. So there is solid. I was following a tutorial along with this. So I put solid composite just to give it like a black background, and then I used channel combiner and remove color matting to remove the background, which sounds kind of stupid actually. I don't know if I needed to do it. It was late at night. My brain was kind of cooked. I was just following whatever the guy said. But hey, whatever. It worked out in the end. But after that, I added this perfect glow thing, which I downloaded, by the way. That's not part of After Effects normally. It's like a preset sort of thing. But that's what gives it the glowy look, because if you compare it here, you know, you can see it's like just kind of dark here. If I remove it, because I can remove it, I can remove several of these. When I add perfect glow, it adds like several things. But then, like you can see, you know, if I don't do that, then it's just super washed out. But if I turn it on, then it actually stands out. So that's pretty good. It just makes it look a lot more vibrant, which is what I want. Honestly, I kind of wanted some sparkles just slightly outside of the outline, but I didn't know how to do that. So I just kind of went with this. But it's still something. And let me just like play it. Ooh, it's so smooth. It's so satisfying, honestly. Yeah, that's it. And then I just have these like random ass layers here, which are just these. Cause, you know, it's funny. Like, Lou, why do you have two of them? They're the same thing. Well, here's the thing. When I was trying to just, you know, get this ready for rendering, it turns out that apparently I had a bit of a gap here at the end that I didn't notice before, with like, you know, the design not visible. So then I had to add this. But then the problem was, when I was like checking it, for some reason, this layer just would disappear. I don't know why. It didn't have any keyframes or anything to like turn down the opacity, but it just wasn't appearing. So I'm like, well, fine, I'll just put another one of it, and it worked. So that's that. That's the entire reveal gradual. So the meat of the transformation, to be honest. What's it? It's over here. And then I just kind of replayed it like several times. You know, I didn't want to just show it all at once. So of course I gotta show like half of the legs, then like half of the torso. Honestly, I didn't even go all the way up the legs, but that's fine. But yeah, then you get to see the tail here too. And I had to make sure to like cut off the fading just before the face, because I didn't want to show that at this part of the video. So I just had to make sure it cuts off just before. Like even here, you don't get to see it at all. It's all just purple. But yeah, very deliberate. This did require like some time remapping, like make it a little slower or faster compared to the normal duration of this, which is like over the course of 5 seconds. But you know, this isn't just 5 seconds. I was like stretching it out. So you can see the keyframes over here in the time remap are kind of stretch, or actually they might be squashed because it's not quite 5 seconds, but you get the deal. I modified like the time of it. Interdimensional editor. Sometimes. Only because I can't afford my own editor. But yeah, it's so tiring. Honestly, this is kind of why I don't really release a lot of clips or edited videos. Like, I'm kind of slow with the uploads on YouTube. At least my main YouTube. Obviously, my VOD YouTube gets the uploads like roughly maybe a week-ish or less after the initial streams, depending on how busy I am outside of streaming. But yeah, so that's the meat of the transformation. And then over here, this is just the god rays in the background, like those things. So if I like remove myself, let me see if I can do it. Actually, I guess I don't. There we go. So it's that, like, it's slowly, like I kind of modify the scale so it kind of grows. That way, you know, it kind of looks smooth-ish, like that. Yeah, there we go. And then I think I modified like the, yeah, the layer mode of this is lighten as opposed to like normal, because if it's normal, it's like, yeah, let me see. Yeah, whatever the layer mode is, lighten, because by default it has a black background. Yeah, I don't know. I think I also did the, actually maybe I didn't do the channel stuff, but anyway, point is, ta-da. Yeah, nothing too complicated with that one. And then of course we just have the text. There we go. I toggled the visibility by accident. This is actually just an animation preset from After Effects. I forgot what it was called. It's like, let me see here. From animation presets, text, and then I think I picked 3D text. I think it might have been this cascade one at the very top, actually. Very first option. 3D basic position Z cascade. Ah, yes, I love 3D basic position Z cascade. I think that might have been what I used, but it looks nice. It gives a kind of, go figure, a 3D feel to it. Like that, so it kind of looks like it's coming from, you know, somewhere in front, low key. And then I did a bit of like manual scaling here. Like here. You can see there's like a bunch of keyframes in here. There's probably a preset for it, but I don't know. I don't know if it is there, if it exists. I just manually scale shit. Every time you see me scale something in like a video or a clip, I'm manually doing it because I don't really know how to otherwise. It's fine. It allows for precision, I guess. And then, of course, we have my logo. And it's also got just the scaling. No opacity stuff, just scaling, I think. I lied, there was opacity stuff. My bad. It's not that obvious. Oh, wait, actually, is there? No, there's not. It's useless. I forgot, I think. I think I did want to fade it in like this. Like here, let's see what would happen if I faded it in. It'll look like ever so slightly different, but I ended up not fading it, and it's fine because the scale kind of handles the smooth transition. And then this one, you know, just the credits for my designer. I did fade them in. And that was pretty much it. Like, I kind of just moved my design and also the god rays, like over here. You can see the keyframes. And I just moved them at the same time. I didn't like put them together in a pre-comp or anything like that. But yeah, so that's... Oh my gosh. Did I disable something? Probably did. Oh wait, no. No, this is fine. Because again, this isn't like the final composition, right? You can notice here that the duration is 1 minute and I didn't let it go all the way. And so here it's fine because I didn't go the entire minute, so it doesn't have the blank space. But yeah, so that's the work that went into this. Holy fuck. And of course, it took a lot of time to find these resources in the first place, like the assets, like, you know, the shockwave. I didn't make that. I found that on YouTube. So I looked for a bunch of free to use assets. The God Rays too, they're also free. But yeah, thank you people who post this sort of thing on YouTube. I use a bunch of these just like in general, like not just this video. Something I previously edited before, you know, there's some free shit in there. Be it like images or animated stuff like this. I have like folders of just free assets in case I want them, like different sorts of lights or bokeh lights, whatever. But yeah, super duper useful. Anyway, so that's the behind the scenes of the design reveal video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not sure if that made too much sense to y'all who are not that familiar with editing, but you can see like, whoa, she turned off the thing. Yeah, I did try to just make the reveal cool instead of just doing like a PowerPoint thing like I usually do. Anyways, for the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna be drawing a chibi Lou, which I will add to the pool for lurk bait. So this chibi Lou is gonna be something that you can catch in lurk bait on the 3.0 debut. So not tonight, since I'm literally just gonna be drawing it and then adding it. But in the 3.0 debut, whatever this is gonna turn out to be, you're gonna be able to catch it. So, I mean, let's see if you can. You guys have caught some Loos before, but who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna be prepping for that. But in the meantime, here comes the return of the Milk BRB screen, baby. Here we go. All right, you guys enjoy now. I enabled the redeems. I will... Hang on, 1 sec. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. Be right back. I'm still here. I'm literally just taking my water break. Anyways, do not perceive me. Alright, I have returned, and damn it, the milk never seems to survive. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, I'm going to be switching back to the other screen in a bit. I am setting up my capture for Clip Studio Paint this time, because that's where I'm going to be drawing. So I'm still going to be setting up for just a little bit. I probably shouldn't have gone back yet, huh? But you guys miss me. Don't you miss me? Anyways, don't worry about it. Alright, I should actually close After Effects now, so that it's not taking up RAM, because, oh boy, that is one RAM-hungry program. Alright, I think I'm gonna be ready to switch back in a bit. Let me just see. Yepers. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Lurkbait is still gonna be around. It's just gonna be muted, and it is on auto hide mode, but it's there. Oh, also, thank you for the congratulations, Arkwin, first of all, on being first. Thank you for the head pat, and thanks for the happy anniversary greeting, and also thank you, Reeker, for the happy anniversary greeting. But yeah, alright, let's get started on this art. I guess let me just grab my tablet. It's over here on my desk. Haven't really drawn in front of you guys in a while. I think the last time I did an art stream was on my... Which was it? Was it my birthday? No. My second birthday was fishing. It was like on one of my special streams. Was it also an anniversary? I'm gonna check actually. It was my birthday. That's right. Yeah. It was my birthday last time. Because I made my own birthday art. That's right. I made like a cute thing. Let me actually show it to you guys. One sec. Let me just put it on the screen here. Alright, where's that cute thing? My birthday... Yeah, my birthday artwork. Yeah, this is what... Oh. Alright, here we go. This is what I made before. So cute. Got me, we got Draco, Kapen, Vel, and she. You know, a bunch of food. We gotta have the spaghetti and the fried chicken, of course. Got a birthday cake. 3 tiers, baby, let's go. And we got my candles. Wait. Hang on. So I was 617 last year. Oh shit, I might have said my age in a stream wrong this year then. I think I said I was 617, but in this case I would be 618 by this year. Oh well. After a certain point you just kind of forget, okay? Oh gosh, I haven't even updated my website. Oh shit, my website is not updated. I should update the age that's listed there. Don't be aware off screen. Totally, it's just off screen. Oh yeah, Vel's Familiar is also on the table. You can kind of see it. And names of the people who were on stream last year have their names on the balloon if they did the happy birthday redeem. I remember. Like, if you redeemed it, then I would write your name on the balloon. So, Iko and Ray was there, Kapen was there, Rook was there, Drago was there, Vel was there, Chi was there, and Oxide was there. But yeah, thank y'all again. If you're seeing this, thank y'all again for coming last time. Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's get to actual drawing now. Let me just pull up references of like, you know, my 3.0 design. I'm probably gonna color pick too, actually, so I should put it up. Let me just make sure I don't use the wrong one. This one. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So what kind of pose do I want? Anyways. Like... Let's see. Yeah, I think I should keep it a little small. But yeah, what kind of pose for lurk bait? Maybe just like a simple one. Maybe like doing a little cute wink at you guys while maybe holding like a book and my feather pen. I'm not sure how much detail I can really do that in my typical chibi style, but I'll see what I can do. And speaking of my chibi style, just to make sure I'm like consistent, I'm gonna pull up one of my previous drawings. So let me just put that birthday artwork over here. Oh, you know what? Wait, I should enable time lapse for this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, thank goodness I remembered. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Yeah, so I don't really do necks with this style. And yeah, the complexity of the pose is kind of limited in that case, but it's like whatever. So that's gonna be like the head-ish. To shape a bit. Normally I just go full color, full send it, but right now I'm gonna actually do a sketch for once. Then gonna be like tilted, so like that ish for the face. Then I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do a base for the body a little. So let's say something like this, probably. Maybe like a bit shorter for a torso. Like maybe that short for the torso, not really overflowing there. It's gonna be like yeah, maybe I have to make it a bit smaller if I want like the entire thing to be in this. Yeah, something like this, maybe? I think this should be fine. Don't mind all the undoing. And then the face is gonna be something like, you know, it's oops. Ooh! Thank you for the greeting, Dominic! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! You missed the design reveal, but don't worry, because I'm literally drawing it. I mean, you're gonna see it anyway. This is the new upcoming design for my next model. Also, I hope you enjoyed shaking me! Hello, hello, glad to be here! Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, it makes me happy to see familiar names in the chat, though. Not just like right now, but like in general. It's nice to see people return. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like dot eyes, I guess. So something like this. I go back to this. I can do like a cute mouth. What the hell? Then my fangs. Then the new design looks like you. Thank you! I fully agree. I cannot wait to be VTubing with this design. It's just lovely. Super duper. I love it. And I've seen the model art because it's already done, so I know it looks good. Artist really cooked on that one. Alright, yeah, I do eyebrows, so... Yeah, it's like... like that, I guess. Then I can hold... like, I guess... my book. It might not be too readable if I do it like the, you know, kind of like that. Let the book actually open this way. So maybe I'll just like be hugging my book. Keep trying to catch your streams, but been so busy. No problem, I understand. But I'm happy to see you, at least. You know, it's nice to see you pop in. And I know that even though you don't show up, you do still like support me and stuff. And that's always good to know. What I feel about you fairies. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, just some good old good old stumpy hands. So, you know, it's just easier that way. Yeah, so this kind of pose. And then I could be holding my pen like over here, probably. Not a finger there, but more like here. Actually, I should put like 3. Yeah, because I still do 5 fingers in here, technically. And then the feather pen can be like... It's like... How do I do it? Out of my fucking perspective, this shit. Sure, that works. That works. Yeah. Then the little tip here. Something like that. Then it would be like... Where would the elbow be, I guess, in this case? Something like that. Yeah, I think kind of more like that, really. But then it would be kind of covered by the torso. So I guess it could kind of look more like this. I think this works okay. Good enough. So, alright, this is the pose. So now we get into the actual colors of it all. Woo-wee! So let me start with... Like, I'll make a folder. I like labeling stuff a lot, being organized with my layers. So, Bean's head. Actually, this has to be above, so that I can actually see it while I work. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna... Like, I'll just delete part of it after. Yeah, the important part is... Hey, hang on. Oh, see, we can just do this, because I have a tool for it. It's an awesome free Clip Studio Paint sort of asset. That fill tool, where you can just lasso and it'll fill in all the gaps for you. It's not like the regular bucket tool, wherein sometimes you'll still have the problem of having some gaps at the edges. That one actually does fill everything up, which is why a lot of people like it. You kind of... I think I can improve it a bit more. A little flatter. I think something like that would be better. So that's that. And then we can make the eyes. So I typically try to avoid pure black because, you know, then you can go darker. I think I would use something more like... Well, actually, I guess I could use it here because it's just like a line. But for my hair, for example, right, I can't really do that if I want like shading for it or something. But I guess for the eyes and the eyebrows, it should be okay. So for my eyes, you know, I'm just gonna do a simple like this. Maybe like that, right? Because my eyes aren't that wide normally in this style. Oop, there we go. Should color pick from this now. just to really give it that look. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so if I turn it off, it's a bit wide for the style, so maybe more like this. And then I add like additional color here. That. I think I'll actually adjust it though to make it like a little more contrasting. Something like that. Yeah, more vibrant. Then actually, let me drag the layer down a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty good for now. Although I might have to just change the alignment ever so slightly. Yeah, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, enjoy your fish. Okay, and then I'll do like the mouth. For this one, I am willing to do like a black outline around it, but the fill should be like that. Okay, so let me do like a mouth outline layer first. Yeah, give me that cute cat mouth. I kind of want to make it a little pointy, so I'm watching my pen pressure here. Here we go. A little off. Oh my god. Can't be perfect though. It's fine. It's fine. Adorable, thank you. You got a turtle. Oh yeah, the turtle's adorable. I wish I see it. I don't actually like see it on top of anything because I can't be drawing while something's blocking my screen. But that's good. I wonder if anyone caught the Luudeia stream though. Well, no one's mentioned anything, so I assume not. Yeah, kinda hoping someone catches one. To be fair, there's nothing new yet. It's all the same loose from last time. Until I add this one in. Boing. Just like connect them, I guess. How's that? Yeah, that's fine. Then I can do like a mouth fill. Okay, so we'll do it like this. So here's how we did that. I alt-clicked on the mouth outline layer, so only the mouth outline is visible. And then I toggle on the mouth fill, and then that's where I do the actual like filling of the color. Okay, then let me add the teeth and tongue as well. Yes, I am separating them. I don't know, I'm just like that. Okay. Actually, that's interesting. Wait. Hang on. Because I feel like I might want to invert the colors here. I think I want the tongue to be brighter than the inside of the mouth. So what if I like swap the colors here? Does that look better? That does look better, actually. I don't know why I opted for the darker here. I mean, it still looks good. It's a style thing, I suppose. But right now, I kind of prefer the lighter tongue. And then I'm gonna put the teeth. So let me just use this. You can see, like, you know, it's not all the way up. It's not like pure white. There's still some room for it. Yeah, I like it that way. I want it that way. Tell me why. Yeah, like that. There we go. Yeah, big ass head, but don't worry about it. It'll be covered by hair. Lots of hair. And then I can do the eyebrows just so they're over with. We can adjust the position later if I have to. Like in case the hair blocks it or something. Maybe like 80. Speaking of which, I haven't like promoted it in a hot minute, but like I do doodles like these for like $2 over on like Ko-fi. If any of you are interested in like commissioning me for this sort of thing. Where is it? I know I have an image for it. Now that I think about it. I mean, not. I do. Yeah, there it is. It's here. It's always been there in the background. I don't promote it that much. But you can get something like this from me, like whenever Ko-fi's open. But yeah, that's all. Quick ad, I guess. Doodle me an icon of your French cards. I certainly could for $2. Okay. That's like fine, I think. And then of course I have to add my glasses. Because I still have the glasses in this one. I'll just use my typical purple for now. Because it's kind of too thin. Over there. Yeah, we'll keep it thick. Because it's just a cute doodle. But I do have to like change it up a bit because I have like chains now. So I gotta be sure to add those too. So something like this. Something like that. And then I have to do the chains. Well, I think I'll do that later in the process then. Just to make sure it looks okay with the rest. I'll also make a separate layer for it just in case though. Glasses chains. But okay. So that's that. Now we'll do the hair. I'll just lower the opacity of my glasses for now. Then we'll do the hair. Or at least the front hair, and not the back hair yet. So front and side hair. I don't mind doing the front and side hairs in like one layer. Okay, so yeah, we do this. And then take the purple as well. Well, actually, I guess in this case, we could use this one, and we can use this one. Only a slight difference, really. But yeah. Let me just put this up on my side. There's this software I have called PureRef. It makes it easy to like look at reference images without like having to switch the tab in Clip Studio. Alright. There we go. Now I actually have it up. Okay, now I'm just like try to recreate it over here. Again, it's not like terribly different from my old hairstyle, but it is, you know, kinda different. It's a little more neat, I guess you could say, in a way. Cause like in my current version, you know, my fringe kind of goes over the side bang, but this one tucks in actually quite neatly into it. All right, it goes something like like a big tuft. Yeah, like that. Then it curls inwards like that. Actually, I could stretch this up a bit more, like to over here. Then it tucks in over on that side. Yeah, even I'm getting used to drawing my new design. Since for the longest time, you know, I've been kind of drawing myself. Well, like, it's not like I draw often, but when I do draw myself, right, it's my usual hairstyle. But yeah, this is still kind of in line with my old one. Like, you see that? Yeah. So they did still keep the spirit of it. It's just slightly different, because it is their art style. But yeah, it still goes inwards, I'm pretty sure, yep. So like that. Okay, it's so floofy. I love my floofy hair, dude. So much. it was definitely a choice to make it super floofy like this. I love it. It's so soft. Soft hair. Yeah, there we go. That's like the shape. Oh my god. Look at it! It's very nice. Maybe I'll even it out just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now I just like color it in. So it goes like all the way up there. I think I might have to move this entire thing down a little bit to make room for my hair. But that's why it's not quite taking up the entire canvas just yet, because I knew I need room for the hair. Okay, so the part is like in the middle of this tuft-ish. Okay. Yeah, like that works. Yeah. Yeah, for a while, like obviously, you know, I'm doing like 3D debut stuff in the background off stream. But yeah, I'm doing a bunch of prep for it and I'm still not really done. Of course, I'm nowhere near done. So in a way, like, yeah, I did want to debut in August, but at the same time, it's nice to have extra time to make it extra special. But it's definitely like, you know, I'm spending a lot on this shit. I'm definitely trying to make sure it's extra special. Because again, this is gonna be my like long-term model. I'm not gonna be swapping for a while. Since after all, it is pricey to comb a new one. So I wanted to make sure that I'm gonna get something that I'm happy with. Let me just make sure that this doesn't like blend in. There we go. Let's put like a maybe a slight thing just for extra contrast. And then I'll add in the purple. I guess this is one way of you guys seeing me without the purple in my hair. Yeah, I love this shade of purple. It's like not too much. It's not... Yeah, it's just not too much. Pretty much. Should I put purple snake over there, just on the bottom half? Okay, so in this art style, yeah, I don't really do gradients too much. It's kind of more like this. Yeah. It's all just purple from there. Okay, well, actually, you know what? Hang on. This one isn't quite correct. Let me just fix that. Because this should be lower than this one. So it's kind of more like that. I mean, let me just fix this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it works. Oh, wait. It was working. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now I continue. And then, of course, I also have purple on my bangs. There we go. I should actually mark with the outline the part where it does that. That. there's like parts where it overlaps. And that too. Yeah. Makes a kind of cool effect-ish. And then the glasses will like end up, you know, on top of all of this. And like erase it a little bit. Something more like that. Yeah. Here we go. Alright. Let me just make sure the eyebrows actually go on top, because I normally put them on top of everything. There. That way you can actually see them. Yeah. Would the glasses look okay if I move them down slightly? Maybe. I think I have to rotate this a bit. Okay, I think that looks a little better. And the glasses, I think, could also use a bit. But I think I might have to move the mouth. It's all about adjusting every now and then. This is why I layer it. There. See, that looks better. I don't really get to feature my white pupils in here since, you know, that's not really a part of it. I don't even get to feature the secondary color in my eyes with like the bit of gold there. Okay, and then I should add the hair clips, actually. So let me do that. Hair clips. Take this one and this one. Okay, hair clips. So put the heart first. Maybe a slightly smaller brush. There we go. And then also do the fairy. That's right, it's a hair clip of you guys. Point. Then just add your little horns. The picro is still up, by the way, if you guys are interested in it. Like you can still access it. I don't close it down or anything. It's still up. It's just birthday themed. But like you don't have to like be wearing a party hat and stuff. So if you want to like use it for a PFP or something, you absolutely can. Just like ideally link back to the picro if you do decide to use something you make from it. Yeah, that's good enough. To add like contrast though, I think I want to outline these. Let me see. I can do a border effect. Yeah, like that. See, Clip Studio Paint has an outline feature as well. That's actually so cute, guys. What the fuck? Let me just add additional outline like near the top of here, because this is gonna blend in otherwise with the back hair when I add it. Like that. Ooh boy. Okay, there we go. It should work. I actually really like how this is turning out so far. Okay, then I'm gonna make a folder for the back hair. Has to be separate because it's gonna go like behind the body. Okay. So sketch on. Oh yeah, you move all this even further down. We might have to shrink it a bit even, who knows? Okay, but it's not too much. that. Get the shape right. Just fill it in a little bit, see how it looks. Yeah, okay, that might be fine, and then I'll just like add the rest of it. So like that. La criatura. So cute. I love how like my hair spikes, you know, they're like part of my distinct silhouette. They did change like the flow of my hair slightly. I was about to say the hair of my flow, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, they changed the flow of my hair slightly. I'm into it though. It like kind of makes more sense, honestly. But I also did like the kind of almost otherworldly feel of my previous one. Okay, now see, this is where the back view comes in handy. So let me just pull up the back view on my end. Oh god, why is it so big? Hang on, managing my references. Okay. Grow them. Scale them up. Grow them. Okay, there we go. Now we can see. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty straightforward flow of hair. It's kind of like that. I mean, for this one, I don't really have to show it because it's kind of behind, but this one, you know, it's not. It's kind of more like... I'll just like kind of cheese it, hide it behind. Alright, so just color all that in. Yeah, you'll be able to fish up this cutie when I'm done with her on my 3.0 debut. Again, if any of you missed it, 3.0 debut will be in either early or mid-September. Because the model should be done by then. Okay. Okay, I could do the fill trick again to make this faster. So yeah, I can also use it on the layer itself. I don't require line art. As long as there's some sort of enclosure that it can detect, that pretty much works. Let me just grab the purple hue. Then we can kind of... Okay, wait. Okay, I was a little worried about the overlap over here. But that should be okay. Because this part is gonna be covered, but the front hair is not gonna be covered. Adorable, thank you. Alright, here we go. Okay, don't do too much, just in case I want to undo something. But then, like, I don't want to undo everything. No. Okay, this one I do... I have an idea to like kind of just separate them a little more. Do it a little later. Bigger accent. Yeah. I think I will add just like a shade in this part. Let me see what will work. Like something like this? Yeah, just like a darker color. Oh wait, let me add the tips though. So also like these. There we go. And now we could do like a... just to help separate it. Just like kind of shade it. So yeah, it's kind of all darker, but then it'll be distinct from the front hair. Haven't even done the body yet. I like doing the hair. Anyway, doesn't this like add depth or something? Alright, without the sketch. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, behind my front and side here, I can add the horns. Okay, so let me put the horns. Doing everything but the clothes. You can tell what I like doing. Let me just lower the opacity of the back hair so we can clearly see. Okay. So it's kind of like... yeah, that works. And like... something like that. Then I can do the accessories. Or actually, maybe do the stripes first, so we don't forget. Like, not really stripes, but like the little indents in them, I guess you could say. Like these things, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Let me just color pick the silver. Alright, I gotta pay attention to these. So it's like big gold around here. And then like kind of gold chains. So kind of like that. And then over here, it's like gold chain. Then also one here. Yeah, and then we also have the star. Then yeah. Kind of like that, I guess. That works. Yeah, because there's like a bit of perspective to it. Then we'll draw the silver bits. Okay. Actually, wait. Let me like double check, because I think... Yeah, no, these aren't chains. That's right. They're supposed to be like beads, actually, so I should fill these in. They're not... Yeah, they're not chains, they're beads. But again, it's a sketch, so it's like, it's not too evident. But now you guys get to find out even more about the new design. So yeah, it kind of matches up with this. They're beads. So then there's also silver over here. There's probably CSP brushes to make this easier for me, but I don't mind. Woo. Alright, there we go. So there's the horns and their accessories. Now I should actually work on the body. Picking all this. I really like this neck accessory. It's just so fancy, you know? Okay, so let me do the shirt first. So yeah, I'm not gonna see the color too much, but I will include, of course, the color accessory anyway. Just like have to adjust this. So it's gonna be all white, and then actually let me remove just like the opacity very, very low for now. It's gonna be like that, and then like that. The details will be added when I'm actually gonna add any outlines. Okay, then this part, because it flares out here. Well, point. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be like my frilly sleeve. I guess I should add outlines along the way so I don't forget them. I want like a not pure black outline, but something like the one I did for my cape. So that way it still kind of matches. Yeah, that's nice. Something more like that. Then I'll clean it up a little later. And then just... Yeah, for now I can color all of this in and add the details. Anyway, while I'm just like drawing here... Now what? What did I say? Oh, anyway, while I'm like drawing here, I'm gonna like talk actually about what I plan to do for the next like Minecraft stream. Or possibly next Minecraft streams. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But basically, I kind of want to set up some auto farms for like crops and stuff, because I can like trade crops to villagers, or at least the farmer villager. So, you know, it's like a source of emeralds, which I can use for like enchanted books, or like ender pearls, which I can use to make waystones, which make navigation easy for me. So yeah, I'm thinking of setting up an auto farm using the create mod, because it actually makes it very easy to do that. Like, I don't even have to replant seeds or anything like that. Makes it very convenient. We'll do something like that. Good enough. Slavery? No. I'm not gonna be using the villager method. Well, I mean, I guess for the emeralds, I am trading with them. Okay, there's some business going on. It's not pure slavery, surely. They get goods from me. They get goods from me. There's benefits. They occasionally breed. They increase their population a little bit. Just a bit. Although they actually do need to sleep to be in the mood for making another villager. So they haven't been making one in a while because their beds are right outside their pen. Like their friend's pen. So like if I want there to be more of them, then I have to like temporarily let them out. Eventually though, I will probably make a slightly better settlement for them, maybe. I definitely want to spruce up the village, but I don't think that'll be in the next stream just yet. It's not a priority or anything. But yeah, I'll set up the auto farms. And maybe I'll start migrating my animals to a dedicated like spot for them, because I don't want them to be near my house forever. I don't want to be hearing them buying and moving and oinking all the time. I'd like them to have their own space. Also, I'm pretty sure I got another horse off stream. I don't think you guys saw this one horse. So I should make a proper stable area for them. So yeah, I definitely should move the animals because like my skeleton horse is just chilling there. My 2 regular horses are just chilling. Should do something about that. But yeah, I kind of want to make a barn for the animals and then stables for the horses. Or I guess it could be like a barn and then like an enclosure for the horses to graze around, maybe. But also like a kind of stably area for them at the exterior of the barn. Not too sure about the build just yet, but it will happen eventually. Oh, fuck my life. I was drawing in the wrong layer! I was drawing in the wrong layer for a while! Oh well, that's okay. It's not too detailed. Fuck. It's too busy yapping. Thank goodness it wasn't too big of a deal though, because they're split up like this. Gotta pay attention! This is why you pay attention. Okay, now I'm on the correct layer to do this. My progress. It wasn't too much. We're still chilling. We're still chilling. Totally. Keep doing it like that. You'll ever make the mistake when you draw too? I feel like at some point every artist goes through it. Like not necessarily often, but it does happen. Traditional artists be like, what layers? Not a problem for them. Well, I guess in a way, because they're always on one layer, I suppose it is kind of more of a problem for them. You know? Because if they fuck up, then depending on the medium, it could be very hard to resolve it. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. Ooh. Ah, good old water. You know, I was kind of worried earlier today, because last night, actually, I had kind of a migraine. A little bit. It's not as bad as some of my other migraines that happen every now and then. But yeah, I was kind of worried because last night I had it, and then when I woke up today, I still unfortunately had it. But thankfully, you know, it seems to be gone. Like, it kind of disappeared in the middle of the day. So, thank goodness. Because you know, it would have been unfortunate if I had to, like, do my anniversary stream not feeling very well. And, like, you know, I would still do it regardless. Like, I wouldn't have canceled. But you guys would have just been able to sense that I'm low energy. So that just wouldn't be that much of a vibe. So yeah, I think I probably just had to eat for the day or something. But yeah, it's probably because my sleep schedule's been kind of fucked, honestly. Like, no matter how hard I try, I seem to keep on ending up just sleeping at like 2 a.m., which I'm really trying to avoid. Sometimes I sleep at like 1:30, which I consider an achievement because it's progress, okay? Yeah, new design reveal! It's here! It's what I'm drawing right now. I'm drawing a Chibi Lu, which you guys will be able to catch next time at my 3.0 debut. You'll be able to catch it in lurk bait. Or at least you can certainly try. But you will have the ability to catch it. 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. still early, 2 a.m. and rest too late. Yeah. Heal, thank you. Yeah, 3.0 debut, early to mid-September. Look out for whatever I'll set the specific date to. How it goes? I am liking how this is looking so far. Well, it'll look better when you know, the head is cute. But it's not low opacity right now because I'm drawing the body. And I also like, because like I had a whole ass video for the design reveal, which I will post on my main YouTube channel sometime after the stream so you guys can just like replay it. But yeah, I had like a whole transformation video kind of thing. Or like a reveal video, whatever you want to call it. It was so extra. And it took a lot of effort to make. So I kind of showed you guys the behind the scenes earlier in like After Effects. And let me put the hands. Put your hands in the illustration. Oh wait, I have to put the outline as well for this part here. Hang on. Take the overalls off. Here we go. It's like polish it a bit. So don't put the hand around here. Time to season your hair. Thanks for the salt. Yeah, hand sheen. Hand sheen. Okay. Let me add more outline for this. Actually, no. I guess you would be going over the sleeve in this particular pose. So this is fine. Actually, the head would be going over the hair, but I'll take care of that later. We could just mask it out, erase the parts that we don't need. It's fine. Let's see. I'll make a separate layer for like just hand outline stuff. Like that. Then put them here. Boom, boom, boom. Those stump hands. Maybe adjust these a bit. Be a little shorter. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, let me continue the overalls, which I'll also erase a bit later. Because this connects to the skirt. Actually, maybe I'll draw the belt first, so that I know where the separation is. Maybe like around here. Looks messy right now, but I'll polish it later. Okay, then it's gonna be gold. Some purple inside. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Thick buckle. That's how we like it. Okay. And then the purple inside. And also there's like blacks at the sides. Yeah, it's a bit detailed. Yeah, I don't really have a different color for this, so I'll just do it like that. If I want to add outlines. Belt buckle. Because it's kind of like that. Yeah, like this. And then same goes for the other side. Yeah, a little belty belt. And then at the same time, like this has strap. Oh. Okay, wait. In that case, I'm gonna have to reposition this. Be a little closer here. So kind of a wider gap, but it's fine because it's chibi. You know, we don't expect it to be that accurate. Bum, bum. Okay, so the scroll is gonna go here. I guess I could make this a little chunkier as well. Yeah, plain to the chunk. And then I have to add a bit more of the belt. Because like there's the bag. Something like this. I'm just doing the color first. Here we go. And then also the gold. That can serve as the outline for this one. Okay, and then you can add these. Alright. Then add the black parts. Not over the purple though. Okay, like right there. Ah! Yeah, I didn't realize that was overlapping. Okay, I'm kind of want to reposition this black part a bit. So I'll just redo it. Yeah, that's better. Then I can add the scroll. Alright, it's taking a bit to save when I do save because it is recording the time lapse, so because like I'm gonna post this. Okay. Let's see. There we go, my scroll is here. I've told you guys what the scroll is for before, but if you're not aware, it's basically a emergency teleportation scroll. Just to get me somewhere safe in case like my own teleportation powers aren't working or something. Always gotta have one of these. Can never be too careful. Always gotta have a way out. There we go. Yeah, don't have to detail it too much. It's looking great so far. Okay, I still have to detail a lot of the top part here, like with my neck accessory or collar accessory. This frilly black part here. So let me take these colors. It's just gonna be frills. Fine. Not even gonna see that part up there. We will see this. Yeah. Move on. But don't actually go over the sleeve. Now let me just add some more contrast here. Ooh. So a bunch of frills. Yeah, kind of like that. Still kind of simple. The gem's not really gonna be visible, so I'm not gonna draw it. That's fine. Quick hack. And I don't really have to detail the frills too much in the shirt either, so I might just keep it like that. Okay, now I think I can continue with the overalls, since I know where the belt is. So turn on the sketch again. Then we can make skirt. But yeah. Everything's kind of big because it's chibi. Okay. Just blocking out the shape first. Bum, bum, bum. It doesn't differ in depth too much. So like that. Now let me look at just the overalls. And let's do the trick again. Love this tool. Then we can put the golds. Okay, wait. Gold inside. Because the pattern and that are two different things. Actually, we also have the belt, huh? Let me see, skirt, belts. Maybe I'll do those first to make sure I allot enough space. Kind of just like that. One. Wait. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Something like that. They look kind of roundish. I guess I'll fix them a little more. There we go. Good enough. Then, right, so the gold interior. It's gonna be like, just like this. Teeny tiny. Yeah. Kind of like that. Okay, then the purple edge. So kind of like that. It's pretty big, purple edge. Then the patterns. Oh boy, okay, details on this one. I'd say this pattern part is probably the most intricate part of this design, which still isn't terrible, honestly. Like, it's still followable. Oh yeah. Let me talk about like the rest of the streaming week. So instead of like streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm just gonna be streaming Tuesday to Thursday, so it's still 3 days for the week. And you might have seen the schedule. I'm going to try Uma Musume. Woohoo! I was like, you know, at the start, I was kind of hesitant because I wasn't sure how, like, you know, how time consuming it's gonna be and stuff. But I've decided to just like give it a try anyway and not worry too much. The reason I decided to like take the plunge is because of Gold Ship. Just because it just seems like such a silly horse. Like the real one, I mean. So the real Gold Ship got me into wanting to play it for, you know, being able to race with a fictional Gold Ship. And I can't wait. Yeah, just so silly. And the fandom just seems so wholesome overall. The characters also just seem like a vibe. Just good vibes all around. I also saw that like Northern Lion streamed it, which is pretty funny. Ugh, it's kind of uneven when you do it. Yeah. But yeah, I think like I think it's more complicated than it might initially seem, right? But so like I don't know if I'll stick with it. It still depends on whether I'll enjoy the gameplay or not. But I think at very least, like regardless of whether I decide to like stick with it or not, I'll enjoy the fact that I did at least try it out. It's still fairly early into the game because it just launched on like June 26, I believe. But I do wonder if I probably missed out on some, you know, launch rewards at some point. I don't know how long they're gonna keep those in there. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get by the time that I do get into the game, which is gonna be on Thursday. It was initially gonna be Wednesday, but then I heard that what's her name? Kita-san Black is coming. And I think, and they said that like they're gonna be a good unit to pull for. So since I'm gonna reroll anyway, I figure, all right, well, I guess I'll do it when the update drops. Because like, why would I reroll just right before the update where the good one drops? Like, I might as well wait for it, right? Yeah, always try out games. I have been told that like I would probably want multiple copies of Kita-san though, but I don't know. If I'm gonna reroll, you know, I'll get something good. Yeah, it's a port card. I'll just do what I can, pretty much. I heard that re-rolling, it doesn't take too long because you would get some rewards. Like, since it's still new, I guess you'll get some like free pulls in the mail after the tutorial, and then from there you could just like keep re-rolling. Read it fast. Okay, great. Then I have a chance at getting a good like starter account. Yeah, like from what I read, so like tutorial, if I actually read through it, is maybe 20 minutes or so. Right? And then beyond that, I can just keep skipping. Like, I just erase user data and then skip tutorial, reroll, right? Okay, I guess this part is done. I'll take care of erasing shit later. For now, I'll do the stockings. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. Let me actually lift you a little. Now that I know where the border essentially is. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Isn't that right? Like a little shorter. Hang on. A little stubby. Boom, boom. Okay, that works. Now we'll do our good old fill method. Yep. Boing. Skipping tutorial skips you already to pull, I see. Fastest reroll. Hell yeah. Right, now we'll do the purples. The pattern. Okay. I'm just gonna make the pattern really chunky so we don't have to detail it too much. Besides, there's gotta be like shoes here anyway. Okay, and then golds. But yeah, so Arkwin, I assume you're playing because it seems like you know stuff about the game. Who's your favorite Uma? I've seen that a lot of people like Goldship. I've seen that a lot like Haru Urara. She does seem very cute, and like I know that, you know, that horses lost all of the races in their career. But you know, people cheer her on. Or I guess, is the real Haru a mare? Sounds like a girl name. I feel like it would be a mare. Yeah, I wonder who's your fave? And like, do you know of like the upcoming horses? Like, do you know like the JP stuff? Or did you just kind of get into it in global? Because some people did like play it when it was still just JP. Design wise, you like Mihana Bourbon, but you like Haru. Got you. Yeah, I'm wondering if, like, you know, I'm gonna switch to a different favorite or something when I start playing. But who knows? Gonna love them all, regardless. They all seem like nice horses. Even Goldship. Yeah, I mean, Goldship's just a wild card. It's not like it sucks or anything. He and she, different genders. Ura Musume. Uma Musume. You know JP but didn't play JP. You're waiting for EN. I see, I see. Well, congratulations. It's finally here. But yeah, I did also hear of the JP version and stuff. Bunch of goofy, funny, strong horse. Yeah, I've heard Goldship's a bitch to train. I can't wait to get the experience myself. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that should be in the boots. Okay, here we go. The boots. The boots. Okay, so the shape's just gotta be very simple. Let me turn down the opacity. Stockings. Easier to see. I don't really care about my actual boot shape because in GB form, all are nubs. Have you watched the anime? I have not. I've heard that Cinderella Grey is quite highly rated right now, though. But there is a season before that, right? That Cinderella Grey isn't the first one. I've only seen, like, you know, the clips that go around Twitter every now and then, like Goldship pulling up in the not a Segway, but like it's not a wakeboard. You know what I mean? The wheel thing. I love it. Aura farming, dude. Okay, let me add the golds. Okay. Do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to detail the shoes to the fullest. Like, I'm putting these belts. Or am I? I think it's excessive. I think I'll put like 1 belt rather than 2. And put boot buckles. Only seen clips, but it looks fun. It sure does. I saw like the clip of Gerard from Hollow Stars of like his 3D model, right? Just like doing the horse thing to a Haru standee. Like you know those horse toys, like the horse head on a stick. Like he kind of did that, but with a standee of her. It was so funny. But yeah, this game making fucking streamers go crazy. Congratulations, Japan. You have successfully gotten the West addicted to horse racing. Okay, the clothing's done. So now I just get the tail. Alright, that's right, I should outline the boots real quick. Right. I've also seen clips of like Uma Musume Gold Chip kind of being a parallel to, you know, the IRL one where she is kind of near like last place or something and then she shoots up to first place, just like how Gold Chip was IRL sometimes. Kind of want to tilt this one a little. There we go. And now okay, wait, I still have to fucking draw my feather pen. Oh boy, it's a lot. Feather pen. Okay, now I gotta pull up the reference for my pen, which I do have. There we go. It's like a... here. And that. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. In terms of other games I'm playing this week, LA Noire is coming back, baby! I posted, you know, the start of an edited series, which is LA Noire, but it's just vehicle damage. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just such a fun part of the streams that I figured, yeah, alright, maybe people will want to see, like, just that. Like, you know, I was never going to be able to, like, make a proper playthrough edit of, like, cases and all that stuff. I mean, if people want to see that, they might as well just watch the VOD, honestly. But yeah, I figured I could at least do just some vehicle damage shit. And then like I could put the fees in there. People see it. Bang, bang. Okay. What does this look like without the sketch? What outline is this? Okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That's better. Maybe I'll add a bit more detail to it, just like... Kinda looks like a leaf, but it's a feather. Would it look better without it though? I think I like it better without, honestly. Just the simplicity adds to it, I don't know. I'll keep it like that. And then I actually forgot that I wanted to put my book in this illustration in the first place. So, let me just use this as a reference. This one, which I commissioned a while back. I really love this artwork, you know? It's just so me. Yeah, so I'll take a kind of brown, like a reddish brown. Then use that for the book. I guess it would cover this part of the belt, huh? Oh well. Okay, wait. Here we go. And I could just outline you, honestly. Like a dark... background. Make kind of thick. Got like some gold in there, right? So I'll like take a gold color from this. It's gonna make it match. Okay, we put it there. Gold. Did you border the entire thing? Yes. Then just some filigree. Ah, my pen. Why'd you do that? It does it sometimes. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And finally, I think I can draw my tail. So that goes even behind the back here. Accidentally wrote towel. Lol. Right. Actually, maybe I should. Yeah. That way the tail actually has space. To be visible. Something like that. What? Okay, the tail outline. So we can add that part. Then continue. Yeah, observe duty. Yeah, make a big heart tail. god, I'm gonna be so rushy in LA Noire once I return. Actually, I'm gonna move the tail end in a bit. Yeah. Alright, now we just gotta fix the body. As you can see here, you know, the hand's supposed to go over it. So done. And then also dump it still looks a bit. Oh, I see, because the shirt. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just. Maybe I'll just manual. Oh wait, what happened? Why can't I redo? What did I do? Oh well. Fine, let's try this again. Yeah, punch into the book. Artax, you know? Okay, let me try it again and then just like see where else I have to erase. Here we go. Very hacky way of doing it. Wait, is the shirt just cut off? Or did I put a mask on it? Oh wait, no, it's the overalls. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Got it, so I have to fix this too. Okay. Anyway, it's fine, it's fine. This really only works because this is a simple chibi style. Okay, there we go. Now okay, so I just have to erase those parts. Actually, maybe refine this edge a bit. But yeah, I mean, really, it should just be layered above, but it is what it is. There, see that works. The scroll. Oh my god, the scroll. Okay, wait. Yeah, we gotta fix this. All right. We just make a whole layer for the belt and start erasing. Okay, we gotta fill in the shirt there or remove the overalls. and the skirt belts. Okay, we are nearly done with this. It's a bit more few more fixes. Okay. Go. And I'll take a bit of a scroll peeking through, I guess. Does that look okay? It's kind of okay. Okay. Then that part is going to be fine. The hand. Okay, kind of overlapping. Right there we go. You know, that's something. Then return the skirt belts. Okay, that shouldn't be there. All right. Let's see if I can do a thing. Can I do like skirt shadow maybe? Not sure if it'll work. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I just wanted some contrast. That way you can more easily see the separation. All right. Now, okay, let's see the back here. Fine, and finally the head. So for the head, we're gonna have to remove some parts of the front hair here. I have an idea. Let me get the feather pen. The hands. Then invert the selection. Mask it. Actually, wait, also the hand outline. Okay, now invert it and then mask it. Yeah, that works a lot better. Let me just outline the hair. Add some more contrast. Because this part kind of blends in a bit. We can also add a bit to the back here. Like over here. Alright. Oh yeah, my glasses chains. Yeah, I forgot those. So now I can do them. Yeah, let's do a bit of erasure there. Actually, no. Yeah, they would go over. Never mind. Okay, connect them. The chain leads behind my invisible neck. Oh my god, there we go. Piece everything here. I think I'm gonna add a bit more purple up here in this part of the hair. Yeah. And like, just make more stick out because it's kind of being covered. I think you can make the tail just like darker for contrast because it's behind anyway. Oh wait, no, I should do it like this. Maybe. Or actually, what if... actually make it lighter? No. I think maybe keep it as is, but just add an outline to the overalls. Outline overalls. It's like add it here. Yeah, I think this works. Whew. Alrighty. So this is the Lou that you'll be able to catch on Lurkbait when it's time for my 3.0 debut. Yippee! Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. So, I didn't think it would take this long, but this was fun. And one more time, for any latecomers, let me just play the design reveal thing first before I like officially end stream. So, one more time, you guys. I hope you guys like my music choice for the reveal trailer, by the way. It was kind of... it took me a while to decide on what track I wanted to use, because, like, I don't know, classic magical girl vibe kind of didn't really quite fit it, I don't think. But then, like, I couldn't just also go, like, full on rock, you know, it's not that intense either. But yeah, this track is... Let me see. I forgot the exact name, but the track that I used is from Slam House, who is also the artist for like the rest of my BGM. They're all free tracks. They're not like personally made for me or anything. But yeah, Slam House has a lot of good tracks from their Tuesday albums, which I believe they make on streams, actually, now that I think about it. It's nice, thank you! But yeah, so that's all for now, my dear fairies. I hope you guys enjoyed and look forward to the 3.0 debut coming in early to mid-September, if all things go according to plan. Look forward to a few new assets and of course, the brand new model, which I think will blow y'all away, because I know it's gonna blow me away. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you everyone for joining. Let me try to see. Like, thank you Slater, thank you Arkwin, thank you Eganright, thank you Rook, thank you Fan for Action, thank you Reeker, thank you Dominic for dropping by, and any lurkers who may not have sent anything but are here. And of course to the VODfreaks as well, who might have watched. If you're still here, hey, thank you so much for watching, rest well, and hopefully I'll see y'all next stream.